Everything is relative, and everything depends on when. I'll start off by saying that. There are, as we've seen, it's very complicated. There's frustrations in East Jerusalem, and there's tensions. There are also, there's all sorts of geopolitical issues on the ground in terms of land rights in East Jerusalem and Israeli/Jewish organizations either trying to reclaim land in East Jerusalem or buy new homes in East Jerusalem. That oftentimes sets off frustration and sets off clashes. And at those times, that's when my wife goes, please don't go into East Jerusalem, right? Definitely. Don't go into East Jerusalem. But for the most part, when you walk around, there's a lot of Jews who are living in East Jerusalem, right? They have these homes there. And they're the ones who are at the center of it, who some people would point at them and say, you know, this is part of where this friction is coming from. But they're living their lives. Many of them are just living their lives in East Jerusalem, and they live there, right? Now, there's extra security. There's extra security with these homes, but they do live their day-to-day life, and they walk down the street on their own. And I've walked down the street in East Jerusalem on multiple occasions. So things flare up, and the same way things can flare up throughout all of Israel at times. But anyone who's been to Israel knows that you go in, there's always that feeling of your friends looking at you going, you're going to Israel? It's a war zone. Why are you going there? And then you get there, and it's like, okay, this is not a war zone. It's very different. So, you know, the question is one where I think in Jerusalem and in Israel in general, you can't make blanket statements. You always have to practice caution. You have to be thinking, but we live our day-to-day lives not thinking, you know, oh my God, I'm going to die. We live our day-to-day lives regularly, and for the most part, it's regular lives.